Hello and welcome to my channel, your go-to source for the latest in Hallmark Channel News 24. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for all the updates. Let's dive right in. Brick's warning about Sidwell carried weight precisely because it sounded learned the hard way rather than passed along as rumor. On General Hospital, Brick returned to Port Charles, moving through familiar rooms like he never really left, sharp purple suit, easy confidence, and that faint sense that he already knew how the day was going to go. He didn't arrive with exposition or explanation, just presence, and the show let that do the talking. What followed wasn't a reveal so much as a series of small nudges, moments designed to remind viewers that Brick isn't just Sonny's guy with good tech and better timing. There's history here, and we finally got a deeper look at his past. Brick's return to Port Charles suggested a history deeper than his current role with Sonny. His brief exchange with Jack, including the reference to Los Angeles, implied shared past work that didn't end cleanly. Jordan's confirmation of Brick's intelligence background reframed his calm, strategic warnings as experience-based rather than speculative. Brick's past carries influence in unresolved threads. He knows the rooms before he enters them. Brick, Stephen A. Smith, didn't behave like a guest on the January 26th episode. He behaved like someone returning to a workplace that had changed just enough to stay dangerous. He didn't check in with Sonny, Maurice Bernard, but found time to flirt with Jordan, Tanisha Harper. He later crossed paths with Jack, Chris McKenna, who gave him a look that suggested familiarity paired with caution, the kind you only bother with when you already know the damage someone can do. The surprise was that Jack already knew Brick. They didn't take time to catch up, but Brick offhandedly mentioned that it had been a while since LA, a line that carried more weight than anything else in the scene. Jack didn't ask questions or push for details, which suggested whatever happened there didn't end cleanly or safely enough to revisit. That kind of shared geography usually points to shared operations, not drinks. Experience leaves a residue. When Jordan later filled Curtis, Donnell Turner, in and confirmed Brick's intelligence background, it reframed the whole exchange. Brick working for Sonny starts to look less like a career pivot and more like someone choosing the devil he already understands after learning firsthand how messy that other world can get. When Brick spoke to Carly, Laura Wright, he warned her about Sidwell, Carlo Roata, without theatrics, which made it sharper. He didn't hype the threat or try to scare her straight. He simply pointed out how Sidwell operates, with leverage always attached, as if this was information earned the hard way rather than picked up secondhand. That kind of assessment doesn't come from gossip. It comes from having stood close enough to similar operations to understand how quickly things turn and who gets caught in the crossfire. Brick spoke like someone who's been on the inside and remembers the exit cost. By the time he answered Joss' call at the end of the episode, it was clear why she reached out to him and not anyone else. The show didn't hand us Brick's resume. It didn't need to. It let behavior do the job, and the picture that emerged was of a man whose past still has weight, with favors still floating around, and chapters that haven't been reopened yet. And that's usually when things get interesting.